Welcome everyone to the backstage pass for the Strada Bianca here in beautiful Tuscany. It's a bit chilly this morning, but I'm sure it'll heat up when the action starts. Dan's going to get both the men and the women today, and hopefully we'll see what happens later in the race.
It's the first edition for the women and we're super excited, probably almost as excited as we were last year for the La Course race at the Tour de France, so it's a really big deal for us and we're really looking forward to some fun out there on the white roads, on the gravel, and hopefully no crashes for us today.
Doesn't seem to be that windy, but it's picking up a bit, so I think it's going to be a super hard day, so I just hope I have the legs. I think the one that has the legs and the head.
Hearts will play tippe-tippe-tay like a gay tarantella.
The dirt roads here are pretty particular. It's really hard packed dirt, but there's still where the wheels don't go. That's they're pretty gravelly, you know. So really have to be positioning's very important. So if there's any hesitation, say at kilometre 21, it stops for a second. That's when guys like yourself, Adam, or or Maddie or Gero have got to pop off the front to get ready for that when the other move might come on later on. Even yourself, Durley, you know. Just sometimes if you get off and you're off in that little move just off the front, it's actually a lot smoother. There's no rush and there's no pressure going into those other sections. Okay.
First time the team's done this race, so we're all going to the bit of the unknown. Yeah, I've been training well in the off season and up and down under and South Africa and stuff. So yeah, exactly. It's going to be a good hit out, and I'm really looking forward to giving the red hot crack.
Yeah, it's true though. This is the latest I've ever started racing for the year, and it's good. I'm looking forward to getting started now. I'm really G to be racing.
What's with the seat, mate?
Well, I've changed it about maybe 4 or 5 times already, but this is the one.
Yeah.
Finally settled on it. You can you have about half a meter to move all over the place, so it's the ideal seat in my book.
It's really a touristic region, the hills of Tuscany. You know, there's been a lot of books written about it. There's certainly one of the big tourist attractions for culture, for small piazzas like this. There's a little town on just about every hill in the Chianti region, and also famous for Chianti wines. So that's what the guys will be riding through today, the hills of Tuscany.
We're on a road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. I'm feeling okay this morning, and you know we're on a road to
Yeah, it's good. I'm starting to get back in the element. You know, just a bit nervous. First day behind the wheel in the race car this year. But, starting to feel it.
We're on a road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere.
Yeah, that was a bit of a heavy section through there. Unfortunately, our boys were at the back getting some bottles at the same time, and they ended up 3 of them come down. And went on from there. There's about 25 or 30 punches from different teams. Unfortunately, we've got Swain, Tuft, and Adam Yates out the back now. I'm not exactly sure how they're going.
Take you there, take you there.
Okay, so we're at kilometre 142.5 now. We had a couple of riders pull out due to crashes, Simon Gerrans and Adam Yates, both with a bit of a sore arm. And in the front here we've got the break, the bunch is split into 2. We've got the front part of 40 riders, which I think we've got 4 riders in there. Durbridge, Magnus Court, Matty Heyman and one other. And then there's another bunch just behind that. So we've got probably the hardest section of the race coming up, kilometre 147 in 5 kilometres. And we've got 11 kilometres of very hard, very lumpy dirt road.
At the moment, Valverde is worried that he's going to guide Steve Owen. And there goes Van Aert. He's attacked. He's had it in front of him. Oh, but can
off, and Skibar is mistaken. Oh, and goes Pop. There goes Valverde. He has been beaten. So it's between these two men. Are we going to have a last corner crescendo to this? It certainly looks that way. Skibar's on his case. Skibar time trialing his way back over to Van Avermaet. But Skibar comes through. Last turn it is going to be as they come into Il Campo. This is absolutely superb. And it's Skibar that's out front. He's going to make the turn into the square. The roar is going to go up. And I believe that this man knows he's been beaten. There it is. What a piece of strategy it has been. Felix Skibar comes in. He's getting the applause right now. And he's believing in the victory. Here he comes. The flashlights are there. He makes the big turn. He comes into the blazing sunshine of the square. It's almost illuminated from the heavens. And what a heavenly performance it's been for Felix Skibar. Thank you very much. He said, this one's mine. And you know what? He's absolutely right.
Well, you know, for us it was a pretty tough day. We lost Brady, I think 500 meters before we entered the gravel. She got hit from behind. Lost Emma about a K after we entered the big gravel sector in the middle of the race. Valentina very valiantly decided to stop and give her a wheel. But I got to say, in hindsight, it probably would have been better to leave Emma there and try to keep Valentina up in the race. So from there on, we were on the back foot for the rest of the day. So we had to use Lizzie and Gracie to try to chase back. Held the gap for a while, and then that's it. That's how it stayed until the finish. So a bit of a non-event for us, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a good day here in Camaiora. We didn't get a result in the finish as it is, but everyone had a hard hit out. The boys were right there, right to the finish. Derbo was one of the main men to the finish. Maybe he can tell you the story.
Yeah, no, it was a solid day out, and the guys, you know, really worked out well for me and gave me a good opportunity to get up there. But you know, like I said, it's our first time here, so we learn a lot and learn about the roads. But yeah, you know, full credit to the guys. They sort of supported me, and we didn't really have that much at the finish. Me and Chavez, we come into the line, and we were both pretty pinned. But anyway, it's everyone sort of hopefully stays upright. Hope Guerra's okay, and a few people from the crash. But anyway, but that's a wrap from Eroica. I think we'll be back as a team. I think, you know, we can really do well here as if we make it a bit more of a target. But yeah, I'm happy with where the legs are, and onwards to Torino.